Hey, what's going on? John Sonmez here, and I got a question about entrepreneurship. I think I've got a playlist on entrepreneurship for those of you that you're wannabe-neurs. And this question was, what are the skills I need to develop to achieve my goal of becoming an entrepreneur? That's pretty wide. That's a pretty wide question here, but I did put it down, so I did plan on answering it. So, what kind of skills do you need to develop to become an entrepreneur? Okay, I can answer this in a lot of different ways, so this is just one slice here. I'm going to try and give you a quick overview. I should probably put together a course on entrepreneurship. I always say this about courses I should put together because I could teach you how to build an online business, of course. But let me give you some ideas on what kind of skills you need. So, just off the top of my head here, the very first most important skill is you need gumption. I'm going to say gumption, persistence, perseverance. You got to be able to fucking walk on coals, walk through fire and keep on going. What's that quote? When in hell, keep going. You got to be able to do that. As an entrepreneur, the shit is going to hit the fan. You're going to be on a fucking emotional roller coaster, a financial roller coaster. It's going to take time and so much effort to even gain some traction. And when you do, you're going to be unfairly dealt with and fucking flogged. And half the shit you're going to try is going to fail. And half the shit is going to spectacularly blow up in your face, right? You're going to face hardship and it's going to be a hard road. So you got to have some really good shoes, some really good boots to trounce through that fucking mud that you're going to be trouncing through. So you got to have perseverance. That's the first thing. Number one is you just got to have that gumption, and you got to be able to just keep on going even when it gets tough, right? To know that that's going to happen and be able to survive that. Most people that could have become successful entrepreneurs that don't is they just give up too easy, right? I can almost guarantee you, like in life in general, but especially in entrepreneurship, that if you keep fucking going, and you trust the process, you can check out my video playlist on trusting the process, your brain is a goal-seeking mechanism, okay? Your brain is machinery that is designed to go out and seek a goal. And I'll tell you this, if you don't quit, if you just keep on going, you're going to have a lot of failures with lowercase f, but you only fail with a capital F when you give up, okay? But your brain will eventually adapt because you can't help it. Your brain just fucking works that way. It figures out things that didn't work, and as long as you have got a goal, it steers you towards that goal. It will eventually get you there. But you got to hang on long enough. Most people don't hang on long enough, okay? So that's number one. Number two, the second skill I would put is self-education. Self-education is really, really important. What I mean by this is the ability to teach yourself, right? To not rely on someone else, to go and hey, I got to figure out how to set up a landing page to sell something online. Well, I'm going to go and figure that shit out. I'm going to go find a book. I'm going to find a tutorial. I'm going to teach myself how to do this shit. Oh, I got to create a web page. I don't know how. I'm going to figure it out. I got to create a shopping cart. How can I take payments? I don't know. I'm going to go figure it out. If you can't self-educate and you have to have someone teach you something, or you have to go to college in order to learn everything, then you're going to have a really fucking problem as an entrepreneur because there's a lot of shit that you can't even ask someone, right? And no one knows the answer, right? How do you start this brand new business, this brand new concept that no one's done before? Okay, I don't know. You got to figure it out yourself. What's the problem? Why aren't you getting sales? Why aren't you getting traffic? I don't know. You got to figure this stuff out, right? So you're going to have a lot of questions. You're going to have a lot of things that there's not going to be an answer to. And you're going to have to learn a lot of skills, right? You're going to have to learn how to be a salesperson. You're going to have to learn marketing, right? You're going to have to learn how to work with technology, probably if you're doing an online business, right? You're going to have to learn how to deal with customers, right? You're going to have to learn about taxes and finances and accounting, okay? You're going to have to learn about a lot of stuff that is just required in order to run your business and even within your business, how it operates and how things work and how you're going to be more efficient at selling things and making money, right? You're going to have to learn all of this stuff, so you need to be able to self-educate, otherwise you're going to fail. Let's see, what else would I say here? I'm going to kind of combine the third skill. I'm going to say sales and marketing. I know that they're two separate processes, but you got to sell. You got to be able to sell yourself, to sell your product, right? Mostly yourself, surprisingly, as an entrepreneur. You got to be able to sell yourself because people buy not into ideas, but they buy into people. That's the key thing, especially if you're trying to get investment. But even if you're just trying to build your own business, you got to market it. You got to market yourself, and people are going to buy things and products from people that they trust primarily, right? And brands that they trust, but it's mostly people, and most brands are going to people anyway. So you got to learn how to market yourself. You got to learn how to sell. You got to learn how to ask for the sale, right? No one is just going to give you the money, right? You can't just put up your sales page and say, okay, well, this software would be really cool for you. If you like it, go ahead and buy it. You got to say, you need this shit, buy it now, motherfucker. And I'm exaggerating, but in general, you've got to have that gumption. You got to go after, and you got to say, hey, look, you buy this right here. Let me put you down for 5 of these, right? You got to actually ask for the sale, and you got to assume the sale. You got to become a salesperson, right? You've got to be able to do that and be able to sell your shit, because if you don't believe in your shit, no one else is. And so many people are afraid. They're afraid to sell. They're afraid to ask. They're afraid to be presumptuous or to inconvenience people by asking for the sale. But selling something is human nature. Nothing, no commerce happens without sales. You have to actually sell. So you got to get out there and you got to learn how to sell. Let me see what else I would put here. I think I might just leave it at those 3. There's a lot of other skill sets that you'll have to acquire, but if you get those 3, those are going to help you more than anything else. I've talked about things like learning technology and whatnot, and those are minor things as opposed to these major things. If I had to add a 4th one, it would be financial acumen. You have to understand how to be fiscally responsible and understand how finances and money works, right? So many people that want to be entrepreneurs, they don't understand how to make money. They don't understand how to keep money. They don't understand how to budget, how to track expenses, accounting, all that stuff. It doesn't mean you have to be an expert in accounting or tax law or anything like that, but you need to understand how money flows through systems and pricing and economics, right? You need to understand these type of things because they're really important. They're the lifeblood of your business. So many people think I'm just going to build a fucking business and they have no way to make money from it. It's not a fucking business, okay? I don't care if Twitter did it or Facebook did it. That's not you, right? Those are 1 in a million, right? If you're building a business, if you're being an entrepreneur, you need to make it profitable from the beginning. There's a really good book on this called Profit First. I did a review on it that talks about this. So, all right, guys, I hope that is useful to you. I tried to make this kind of a shorter video. I could talk about the skills that you need as an entrepreneur for hours because there's so many things, but if you get those 4 things, that's going to help you more than anything else, right? You got the gumption and persistence, you've got the sales and marketing, you've got the ability to teach yourself and learn. I've got those 2 out of order, and you've got financial acumen. That's my list. What's yours? What am I missing here? Let me know. Leave a comment below, and make sure you click the subscribe button and click the bell so you don't miss any videos. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.